All right, back from the crash we had. I've been having a problem with the left side, and I'm hearing a fluttering coming out of this car. And this whole side of my body right here, you can see where the tire is hitting. But this side is okay. I'm getting a bad fluttering out of this wheel. So much so that the tire grew so much it's expanding and hopping, causing the car to veer out. So I pulled off this tire to take a look at it, and it had a big bulge on the side. The foam was all packed to one side. So I started checking the tire, and you got to check for this. Look at this. See how it's cracking away? Right there? That's okay. That's okay. That's coming up a little bit right there. That's still all okay, but right here it starts getting loose. Right here I have a bad problem where the tire is pulling off the rim. Now I'm not having it on the backside at all. So what'll happen is when the tire does something like this, you'll notice it. You'll pull the tire off and you'll have a lump somewhere on the tire. You can also see it's got these hot spots in it on the tire. It's all good right here. It's all good. All of a sudden we come to this section right here. And if you look, this section right here of the tread chopping up, what do we have there? So what happens is it starts to grow so much right here that the foam packs up in this corner. You end up with a bubble on it. You can tell the Hoosier is already gone. This side is good, but this side is gone. It's rubbing the body right here because the tire is stretching so far, it's stretching so far off the rim that it's pulling the tire off the bead. So either it didn't get a good bond here or the tire is now deformed. And the tread's showing that because when it's bouncing and hitting that road and I'm on that trigger, it'll do this chopped up spot, which caused me to lose control of it today. So I'm going to see about fixing this. I don't think it's possible. Oh yeah, see? Look at that. The glue didn't bond. All in this section. You should not be able to push on your tire like that. It's literally breaking the glue. That's okay right there. But half this tire has come unglued. So I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to reapply glue here. It must have not have sunk down into the bead when I was doing it. And it's ruining the tire. And it caused me to crash today. Look at that. That whole section right there. This whole tire, this outside tire is very little bond everywhere. Look at that. I literally pulled all of that out. Let's try a dead hit. Oh, great. It's actually ripping the tire right there. And this is a soft compound tire. So hopefully I caught it early enough and I can glue this back down because it doesn't feel like it's ripped the foam and the face has come back. It's not wiggly. This hot spot right here worries me though, because that means the tire has gotten really thin right here. So I'm going to go ahead, put some cleaner in here to clean up that groove. Just look at the dirt. So I'm going to clean up this tire, wash it really good, and I'm going to try pressing this down and throwing a ton of glue in there using an activator to get this thing sealed up. I might have ran it too soon after gluing it. The backside is perfect. So, and I've had this happen before because I use those little needle injections. You can't really see how much glue is getting to the inside. And I tend not to put a ton here because I don't want it looking like this. But in the end, it ends up hurting you. You really got to glue down your tires. My other one, I got so much glue on it. I had a lot of comments saying, learn to glue your tires. Well, my tires never really come unglued. This does happen though, to where I won't get a bond. I've never had one this bad, but this literally caused me to crash today. Great. So let me get this cleaned up. God, that sucks. Carried the wheels the whole time, I think, on that one. Still the same setup, same ESC. Just a gear change. Let's try a dead hit. Oh, great. Ran into the prime sitting on the corner. Good. Ran into your tire.
No, you're good. Looks like fun.
It is. You too. Definitely got to heat up the tires. Now I got water all over it. So I'm gonna go get this thing cleaned up. Get her all cleaned up. Can't run with water on the chassis. So I'll be with you guys in a bit. Great. So as you've seen, there was a little crash. And what I found out was the right tire was blowing all the way around. The tire was actually off the bead and hanging on the rim, which I didn't catch. This is the one that ate up one side and the tire had been stretching, but the right tire was the one that actually let go. Now I know the purples are really soft, and I've been hearing that noise since I've been running them. And I knew they were slapping the body. I just didn't know that they were coming unglued. So definitely check your tires. Hopefully I'm able to save these. If not, we're gonna switch over to a set of golds. But the car, as far as the car, no damage. None at all. No scratches. It actually, when it flipped, it hit the roof, slid in water, and ran into the tire of the Amazon Prime trucks that had just pulled up. I think they pulled up on the first pass, in the middle of that first pass. And I try not to run when there's cars on the other side, just in case something like this happens. I try to have them either to the right or left, but when you're at a high rate of speed up top and you crash, you have no control over it. But he was cool about it, young kid. Glad there was no damage. I didn't ruin the car or break the wheelie bar. You know, like I said, I have this thing all wrapped on the inside. just to strengthen up the body. You are going to crash if you're out there, whether it's high speed runs or drag racing. You're going to crash. You have to expect it. It's going to happen. But it's how well you build your car that's going to, you know, it's either going to fall apart, hit something real bad, or snap into pieces. Luckily this time, you know, no damage, no scratches. So it's good to go. We're going to get the tires put back on, back together, and we'll be out there doing it again. So like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys on my next video. We are going to get some power to this car. I'm definitely not going to be running on these when I start getting speeds over 70, 80 miles an hour. I have a feeling that the car is at about 70 miles an hour right now with the gearing I have in it, in the 130 foot. So I will be out putting the GPS on it, marking off the 132 foot to see where we're at and what we're doing. I need more shutdown at the end of where I'm testing it is a speed bump, so I have to let out at the end of the intersection to get stopped. Which from where I'm starting at that paint mark, it's not bird poop on the ground, it's actually a paint mark. To the other side of the intersection is 120 feet. So I'm 10 feet short that I'm shutting down the RC because I have to get it stopped. So, like I said before, like, comment, subscribe. We'll continue on with our drag race series. And get out there, do some RC. Get your drag car going. And I want to see some videos. I want to see all these DR10s out there. You know, I want to see them making passes, making test hits. I know UDRC is doing some, which are real cool. So shout out to him. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you on my next video.